right, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves another episode of the Draftaholics tonight. Tonight with me, I got Andy and Mike. We're holding it down. How you doing, boys?
What's going on, Tom? Tom,
Go ahead.
I didn't like that you said Andy's name first there. Usually it goes on with Mike and then Andy. You reversed it this time. I feel kind of like I'm taking a back seat here. Am I a
To
lesser?
slight. No, it's alphabetical order tonight. I don't know why I mixed it
Okay.
up. I just went alphabetical order. Well, we got Mike, Andy, Mike, however we want to do it tonight. I'm living that dream. Summer's coming to a close for me, so I'm trying to make as much time as I can doing fun stuff. What about you guys?
It's
I
already
gotta,
over, man.
yeah,
Football practice started.
I just gotta start doing some soul searching. I gotta look in the mirror and find some new hobbies because I am killing myself on the weekends.
Yeah, 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 that'll do it. Tobacco's bad, ladies and gentlemen. Tobacco's bad. Cigars are bad, but they are fun and they are tasty at the time. You don't feel to that next day, but you feel, look real cool, Mike
Yeah.
Ditka-esque every time, chewing off the end. All right, well, tonight's episode, we got ourselves a little bit of a different episode. We've got ourselves our Mount Rushmore of our dream jobs currently. Something that we could currently do now, not time travel back in time and start fresh. We're talking about if we started tomorrow, right now, all the training and everything necessary, what job would that be? Right, Mike?
Yeah. Yeah,
What I
and it's
missed?
not necessarily age based either. If you want to say athlete, you don't have to be a 39-year-old athlete that's in the back end of their career. You can just say that you want to be an athlete as a dream job. Just something that's going coming out today, not something like that used to happen back in the ancient Roman history or something.
Right. Like it.
Hmm.
I like it. Mike, where can they find us on socials?
I usually plug all four. I'm just going to plug Instagram and YouTube for now because I can't keep up with Spotify and TikTok. So I don't want to tell somebody to go there, follow us, and then I don't do shit on those platforms. But we're very active on YouTube. We're very active on Instagram. So go follow those two.
Right, right, yes. Except
Honesty,
for our
honesty is the
episode
best
from last
policy.
week. Still not up on.
That's all right. No one knows when we recorded it.
That's right. As long as they're not looking at our shirts, we should be good. We should be good. All right. Well, tonight's episode, it's going to be Andy, me, then Mike. For some reason, I'm in the middle skiing every week. One of these days, it should be changing. Hopefully, hopefully, Andy doesn't take my number one job. Andy, you are up first. What you get?
All right, man, we could do something lame here and just be like, we all wanted to be athletes, right? Like everybody growing up wanted to be an athlete, but let's be honest, it wasn't gonna happen. It wasn't in the cards for us,
Well,
boys. So I'm not even
none
gonna
of us,
fucking,
right?
I'm not even gonna fucking play around here. So I'm gonna pick things that are semi-realistic. I'd like to be a pilot, but
You
not
motherfucker!
like a commercial
Really?
airline
That
pilot.
was my number one fucking pick.
Should have got the
I
first
wanted to
pick.
be a fighter. I haven't got the
What?
first
Wait,
pick in
what?
6 weeks.
How many times have I had the number one pick, Tom? I don't want to hear it. I'm always dead last. Right down. I don't want to be a commercial airline pilot. I want to be like I want to fly like F-18s, F-22s. I want to
Fighter
go
pilot, yes.
fast as shit. I don't know if I want to do any fighting because I'll probably die instantly. Also, I'm blind and can't really drive a sedan, so probably not qualified. But in a perfect world, give me like an F-22 and let me just see how fast I can go.
You
That's
you
what I
just
want.
you just picked pilot before the person that was in the Air Force for like 12 years.
Yeah.
I knew
Fuck,
where he
man.
was.
Yeah. That was it. That was my number one, man. Well, I'm glad to see that you also have the dream of being a fighter pilot. So, congratulations on being, awesome like me. But that's really, I only had four to begin with, and now I've got to figure out another one. Oh, man. Well, Andy, that was a great pick. And
Thanks.
the F-22 is where you really want to go. That one's
Yeah.
got that speed and stealth. So. Good pick, good pick. I'm gonna have to cross off my 1-1, and now I guess I'll go with my number two. And that's gonna be I want to be an NFL GM. I don't want to be a player. I
Ah,
want to be a GM. I want to
Mhm.
sit there, make
damn.
trades. I want to salary cap it. To me, that behind the scenes, that's who builds the team.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta have a good builder and then a good coach, which is, I mean, I hate to say it, it's exactly what the Detroit Lions are doing. They're building it right and they have a great coach up front, but it all takes a really good GM. And so that for me is my second, but I guess number one job now, thanks to Andy. So.
You're a prick, mate. So you stole Andy's number one. I mean, Andy stole your number one. Then you stole my number one. What the fuck, man? Now I gotta steal. I can't steal anybody's number one, but I gotta steal
Uh,
something from you guys here.
You'll
This is
probably get it.
bullshit.
All right,
All
Mikey,
right,
what you going with now?
I'm gonna be the lame person and pick the athlete for my 1-1 because like you said, I mean, we all grew up playing all different types of sports. And when we were young, if you could have said you can be a pro athlete in X sport, we would have done it in a heartbeat over anything else, right? But at this stage of my life, even though we said we can go back, if I had to choose what athlete I would pick, I'm going to be a professional golfer, boys. I
hmm.
just want to be out there. And again, I'd be like the John Daly of that course for sure. Not really follow the rules, but man, that's fun being out on that course. And I think I want to live a longer life and not have CTE. So I'm gonna leave football off of the list.
That
I'm gonna
was
be a
going to be
golfer.
my list. I was going to poll everybody and see what their athletic choice was. Andy, what would yours be if you could have been any professional athlete?
Up until I was probably early 20s, I would have told you a wide receiver. But for the past 15 years or so, a guard in the NBA would probably be number one.
Yeah, I mean the NBA be good, especially when it comes to the paydays, and that's why
Mhm.
I'm looking at being an MLB pitcher. I'm pitching every 5 days and making a hell of a lot of money.
Yeah.
Give me that Clayton Kershaw life. I'll take that all day. But Mikey, I agree with you. If it
Yeah.
wasn't a pitcher, it would be golf. Actually, one of
Let
my
me.
next. Go ahead.
Where does golfer? Where do they rank when it comes to making money in the sports world? Like, are they
Well,
up
I know
there? If you're a
Tiger
top
was the
golfer, right?
first
Well,
to $1 billion.
Yeah, Tiger's a different story though. Let's say you're
Yeah,
like,
that's like a door. I think I actually saw something today that said so far in 2025, Scheffler's number one, Rory's two, and Scheffler's at like 19 mil, and Rory's at 16.
Right.
okay,
I think that's just earnings like tournaments won. So then you got to pay your caddy and all that other
Right.
shit, taxes. But yeah, for just general winning, you know.
yeah,
And I don't know when the season's over because I'm not that into golf, but I mean, he's
Right.
probably going to end up
it
making
goes.
close to 25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he probably take home about 25. I'll take that to not have, you're on the golf course
To
four
play
days a
golf.
week.
Yeah, to play
Well,
golf.
more than 4 days a week,
Yeah, they're
but
probably there 7.
professionally four
Yeah,
days a
yeah.
week.
To
Yeah.
be quite honest, yeah, to be a professional golf, I would take 100 grand a year.
I always used to say that,
Pay
dude.
for my
I always used to
golf,
say that.
pay
Yeah.
for all that stuff. Cool. All my sponsorships. Yeah, go, give me all the free
Cool.
stuff, but
Whatever.
I don't
Yeah.
need a whole bunch of
Yeah.
money, dude.
I used to say that big dude. I go overseas and play professional basketball for like 60,000 euros. I'd be like, cool. Like I'm in like Italy for a decade and I'm making like enough money to get by, but I'm playing basketball. Like that's be
Right.
super cool to me.
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
for
All
sure.
right, Mike,
For
we
sure.
digested pretty hard on that one. What's going to be your second pick?
All right, so my two favorite things in life, boys, besides family, when it
Right, right,
comes
right,
to
Good
right,
job.
right,
jobs,
Okay, Dom Torado. Okay, let's go.
I got sports, and the other thing I love it's gaming, right? So why the fuck wouldn't I pick a professional gamer, man? I mean, it's something that I wish I would have known as a kid. Like, hey, if someone would told me that professional gamers going to be millionaires, you just got to keep at it. Don't listen to your dad. Don't go outside and play. Just fucking keep hitting those sticks, man. I'd be on that gaming system trying to do that for my career. But
Yeah.
we all didn't see. We just missed that train to make that a living. Not that we would have done it, just like anything else. But it would have been nice to have that as a thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An option.
If I was making money playing video games, my wife would be so less mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Seriously.
if I was bringing home like $20 a night, even I'd be able to play so much more.
Oh yeah.
Me and Doug always had that conversation, even about this podcast, where our wives would, we were doing it 2 nights a week, and then all the studying for it and all the research, and they get aggravated. Even if we were making something from it, something from the podcast, then we have a leg to stand on. But as of now, it's just a hobby. I keep telling her, like, no, this is a job. She's like, no, it's not a job. Like, you're making
Right.
no money.
You're collecting stamps, buddy. That's what we're doing. Oh, that's a great one, Mike. I like that one too. I definitely didn't have that on my list, but I should have now that you said it because you're right. We were kicked out. We weren't supposed to play video games all the time. And now look at Ninja, right? That dude's a millionaire and popular as can be. Um, I think for my second pick, I'm gonna go more towards the Andy area where I want to go fast. And I just finished watching F1 again. with Brad Pitt. Really good movie, like really good. So give me an F1 driver. That would be amazing. All I got to do is sit in there and drive. Somebody else, as we dramatically zoom in on Andy's forehead.
Oh, hey. I can't
He
move with
was
this fucking
pondering
camera,
that
dude.
pick. Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Oh
man.
man. Give me that F1 driver. That just looks fun.
Yeah, man, we were just Andy, we were just talking about that yesterday. How
Yeah.
F1, dude, they shut down cities to go let these people just like people die in F1. Well, not anymore, really, but they used to die, and they'd be like, "Hey, let's shut down this whole city to watch
Well,
people go 200 miles an hour and then die." You know?
Yeah,
That's
down the street, I commute to work
yeah,
every
yeah.
day.
yeah. But no, that's awesome. It's getting bigger in the United States. F1 is getting, but that's like up there with soccer in some countries. F1 is the sport,
Yes,
and it looks.
Premier. Lots of money in that.
Oh yeah, for
Mhm,
sure.
mhm.
All right, Andy. What pick are you going to steal from me next?
No, I think I'm done stealing picks because it's pretty unserious from here. These are just like jobs that I think like I could still go get right now. And I'm like, I just kind of want to do them. So I'm gonna go with a park ranger here
Okay.
at 2-3.
Okay.
I don't really know what they do, you know. Maybe I'm chasing Yogi Bear for some fucking picnic baskets, but I don't know, man. Just being in a park, like walking around, my little fucking suit on, making sure people aren't fucking throwing litter on the ground. I have no idea what they do, but
Dude.
it seems like a blast. Nice and peaceful. I'm by myself in like a golf cart,
Right,
picking
right.
up
In
cigarette
the
butts, like
wilderness, right.
just chilling in the woods, dude. Actually sounds kind of nice. I got a little cabin that I go back to, I don't know. Seems like a great job.
Yeah, there's not a field or a position that gets made fun of more than a park ranger. That's like
Right.
the nerdiest of nerds
I'm
of
in,
park
dude.
rangers, man.
I'm fucking in, dude. I thought it'd be so good. So give me that.
You wear like your little handkerchief
Yeah, dude,
bib
I'm all
thing that.
tied up. Fucking dude, it'd be great.
I'm trying to think, what was that ranger's name in Yogi Bear?
Oh,
Uh,
I have no
it'll
idea.
come. It's gonna come to one of
Yeah,
us at like in the middle of somebody else
random
talking. So we're
time,
gonna
right.
scream it out.
I'll look it up because I have no idea, but I won't say anything because I want you guys to figure it out and then have that moment.
All
All
right,
right,
all right.
Andy. While he does that, what's your next pick?
I'm gonna go just just a good old fashioned pizza maker. I would be so
Okay.
happy just sitting in a kitchen somewhere with a big wood fire oven or a coal fire oven. I don't care. One of those guinea Italian pizza ovens, and I'm just using my pizza peel, launching them, pulling them out, cutting them. I would have a smile on my face for 8 hours a day. I'd be happy. Just making pies all day.
Oh,
I
yes.
And
sounds glorious to me.
the best one about this is that you have the trailer to
I do.
get the
I do.
like this is something you're pursuing. This isn't just a dream job. This might be,
It's
the
all right.
next step in Andy's life here.
Well, hopefully. But yeah, that'd be great. Making pies all day and just chilling out.
All right, I had a question for that one.
Mm.
So we spoke beforehand that we wanted athlete to be one category because we didn't want it to be football player, basketball player, golfer, just take up the whole list.
Yeah, you can be a chef if that's what you're
Is
asking.
that
Go
is
ahead.
that chef? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Does
You can
that
know
take
if you want
chef
not.
out of the?
It's more
But you
baking
got to
than it is
give him a
chef.
picture of
You can
somebody
do.
throwing the pizza up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah,
it's got to
no,
be
no. I'm
Don't
pizza
gonna
my
say
specific.
doughs my doughs too delicate to be tossing like that, boys. All right, let's keep it nice and let's
Um,
keep it on the ground. All right, let's keep it on the table.
just roll and fold. Okay, roll
That's
and
it.
fold.
We're not tossing. All right.
no, but Tom, I'm gonna say pizza maker. I just for the picking aspect of it, no more chef positions.
Okay, yeah, that
Hmm.
makes sense. Makes sense, 100%. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go with my third pick then. And let me get this. It's kind of on the lines here, and I was gonna say something about it, Mike, when you said professional golfer. I want to be a professional caddy. Let me just walk the course with the guy. I get all the perks, all the benefits. You know what I'm saying? I'm across that white rope as everybody else is standing back in the gallery, and I'm like,
Tom
this
got one
dude's
shoe on.
right, washing my underwear in the freaking
I think
ball
I
wash.
think it goes right to left.
Yeah,
Does it, or is it just you're wearing one shoe?
He's putting
yeah.
Ritz crackers down as ball markers.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry. I
yeah.
don't know why that came
No,
right
you're
to my
good.
mind.
Got shampoo in my beard in the lake. Which that movie comes
Oh
out
man.
Friday.
Is it for? Oh yeah, the 25th, dude. That's a
Comes
couple
out
days from
Friday.
now. Oh shit, Tom, you just timestamped this. So now when I put this up
Shit.
3 weeks from now, the people are gonna know. What the
That's all me. That's all me. All right, Mike.
Uh,
What's your last two? You got back to back here.
Last two. Yeah. All right. My first one, dude, like we gotta pick it, right? But we're doing it right now. So I'm gonna put podcast there. Like
Love it.
what we tell people to listen to our podcast, but then we start saying we don't even like doing it basically if we're not picking it. So
I gotta be honest. I have like very little interest in being famous. The idea of me going out and someone being like, "Oh, dude, it's so," it's I don't want it. I don't
no,
want
yeah,
it at
but
all.
famous is one thing, but if you could if you could say like, hey, you'll make $100,000 being a podcaster a
Oh, that'd be
year,
great.
and that's your
Yeah.
job,
That'd be
that's
great.
probably not enough to make you famous, but it's enough to make a living and you're still having fun doing it, you know?
Yeah. I don't need to
Uh,
be Joe Rogan or Pat McAfee. That would be dope, but good.
No, no, no. More like the fantasy footballers. Like that's a good famous level where only people that watch the show are gonna know who you are.
cool. I'm on
Right.
board for that.
All right,
All
Mikey.
right.
What's your last pick?
My last one. I'm gonna go with something that this is something I dreamed about doing as a kid, but then it came to a harsh reality that it would never happen for two reasons. One, because I have massive stage fright, and two, I'm not funny. So let me get stand-up comedy on this list. I would love to be a stand-up comedian. That just looks like so much fun, and I love stand-up comedy. So yeah, that would be my fourth dream job here.
It's a good one. It's a good
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one. But I'm with you, dude. You put the lights on me and everybody's expecting me to be funny. So much harder. It's got to come
Yeah.
natural, you know. It's got to be a flow to it. I have prepared jokes in a freaking routine. Yeah the whole time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't think I'd get stage fright. I'm just so not funny that like I just was never a possibility. You know?
right.
Never in my
Yeah.
once in my life I was like, I'm gonna tell it like no.
People
No.
think I'm funny.
See,
Pay me to make you laugh, right?
my comedy is kind of like how my dating game used to be,
There
where
we
if
go.
I'm the lead comedy and all the lights are on me, I'm not going to be funny. But if I'm just like in a group circle with people talking and I have time to process what I'm thinking, I can come up with funny thoughts,
I can give a
you know?
singer or
And
two,
that's
right?
yeah, that
Oh,
was
good
my
for
dating
one.
game. If you put me one on one with somebody, I'm like fucking drooling and I'm like just my hands are shaking, you know. But if I'm in a group circle with people, I could probably hit on a girl, you know, because all the pressure's not on me; it's on the circle.
Fair. All
What do
right.
you guys just like put girls in the middle of you and you all give your
Just
best line or
Yeah.
something?
they push
All
their
right,
they
guys, let's
push
form
their
that circle. You know I need
That's the blue dress I want. Let's do it. Oh man,
Oh
I've been out
boy.
of the game a while. I don't know how that goes.
it.
All right, I'm gonna go with my last pick. Now, I don't know how to title this, like how, but I just want to be a person who owns a ranch and just adopts a bunch of dogs. Like that's it. I just want to have a huge property and just let dogs run. Here you
That's
Do you
guys
want like a
fantastic.
go.
cattle ranch or just dogs?
Just dogs.
It's a
Just
dog
dogs.
ranch.
All dogs that don't need to be in a shelter. You know what I'm saying? Let's just, oh, you got a dog that's been in there 90
I
days? Bring
so
them to
I
me.
I think we could go with like I think like starting I don't know how he's gonna phrase this, but like starting your own charity where you just take in dogs that are in, kill shelters or shelters or something.
Right.
Because I
Just
always
to,
said,
even at the end of their life,
oh yeah,
sick dogs, old dogs, doesn't matter.
put
Let
them
me
on a
get them out
nice
of this shelter. Right.
bunch of acres. There's some
Yeah.
water. There's some food. I always
Right.
said if I
So,
win the Powerball, I'm gonna do charities, and that's gonna be one of them.
yeah.
Ranch
See?
Like leave it
dog
at that.
shelter. Is that
No, no,
Yeah.
no, that's not.
no?
I don't
Just put
like
like a
that.
dog ranch. Put a dog
All right.
ranch,
Dog ranch. Okay. All right, there we
Um,
go.
I just, dogs, we don't deserve them as human beings. They're literally the greatest. I love them so much. I have cats too, but there's something about dogs, you know. Dogs are great.
Can't trust cats, man.
I had a dog pass away, and Mike's wife painted the most glorious picture of him, and we got him in our bedroom, and we see him every day. So, shout out to
Andy's got one
Kristen
too.
for an
Hey, baby.
amazing job. She's amazing at what she does with those things.
She does
So,
a great fucking job. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So
Comment
that's
if you
gonna be
want
mine.
if you want a painting of your dog. I'll make sure
Yeah,
that we get one out to you. Let's
great
come on, let's go
prices
here.
too. Great prices.
Tom
$35.
gets Tom gets ten
I'm just
percent.
kidding.
All
Yeah,
right, no,
that's right.
no, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. A little more than 35, guys.
Uh, All right, that's gonna be my last pick. Andy, we're on you for your final pick, man. What is gonna be your last job?
All right. My last job, I want to be a psychic because they don't exist.
Oh.
It's not a real thing. But the idea of somebody coming into my little dark space that I have on Main Street and I got this stupid hat on and I'm just like, when you're fucking 40 years old, something crazy is going to happen to you. And they're just like, that would bring me so much joy to just lie to these idiots and just like watch them like eat it up. You know what I mean? I couldn't do it because I'm a horrible liar and I have some conscious, but the idea of just lying to a person's face
What
as they're
is
just
the
like hanging
name?
on every word.
I can't think of anybody's name tonight. What's that lady that used to be on late night TV and she would
Miss Cleo,
Chloe?
dude.
Miss
Miss
Cleo,
Cleo, that's
Miss
it.
Cleo,
Miss Cleo,
thank
now.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine me Miss Cleo and I'd be so fucking fun.
Dude.
But yeah, never gonna
And you would
happen.
just tell people like, "Oh, my vision, my ball is telling me you're gonna get in a car accident in 15 minutes," and then watch them like drive 3 miles an hour when they leave the psychic shop.
They just leave their keys and walk home. You could have so much fun doing it. I think that'd be a blast.
Yeah, that wasn't anywhere on my radar, but Andy, I kind of like it. I can see you do it.
Could be
No,
a good
Andy's
time.
all over the place. Pilot, ranger, pizza maker, psychic.
Yeah,
These are fun jobs that could exist.
Definitely.
No, I agree. I agree. I think, Mike, I like your list better, to be quite honest, than my own list.
And Andy went out and he said in the beginning that he's not taking this seriously. He's just picking fun things that seem interesting. Mine are like my actual 4 that I would like
Right, same.
pick besides NFL GM. That's definitely on my list. Tom, I'm really surprised as somebody that's a head coach that head coach isn't on your list.
Listen, can I tell you something about being a head coach? It is 90% other shit, 10% football. It is. There's so much behind. I'm a high school GM at this point, but I can't trade or buy players. There's no free agents, but it's everything. So if I'm gonna do this, let me make millions of dollars. Let me sit there and just watch film and scout players and break down budgets and say, contract negotiations. I love coaching football. I love being a head coach of football. But if I could sit in a suit behind the scenes, to do that too.
Yeah. I think I would pick. I mean, especially this stage of my life, GM sounds better. You ask teenage Mike, he wouldn't only tell you that's my dream job. He would say, "That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be in the NFL one day." If it wasn't for the shoulder, guys.
Yeah. We've all met those guys, right? If I was 4 inches taller, I'd be in the NFL. No, you wouldn't, because that's what blows my mind. That's why. Have you ever seen a Division I athlete up close?
Incredible stuff.
You are not anywhere close to what that. Nobody is.
We had
the speed. It's crazy. Kenneth Taylor or whoever we just drafted for the defensive tackle Kenneth Grant out of Michigan. Dude, 6'5", 320 pounds and runs a 4.9 40. Like, that's absurd, guys. None of us will ever do that. None of us.
No.
But yeah, so that's why I went GM, and Mike, you're right. At this point of our life, sitting behind the scenes is probably the best.
Yeah. That's
I can see your future.
I told you guys.
Not
no. He's a psychic. Listen, if I do ever become an NFL GM, it's to be the GM of the Packers so I can destroy it from the inside. That's what I would do. I'd draft a punter the first round and sign old players from across the league. They still got some time in them. I'll do one draft and get fired after the first pick, but I don't care. But Bears fans, Lions fans, and Vikings fans would love me forever. All right, boys.
Every one of their picks.
I think that's going to conclude it for us on this episode. Andy, how you feel about your list, brother?
Oh, I love it, dude. I could get any of those jobs tomorrow. Not the pilot, but any of the other 3.
I'd love to see that. All right. Mikey, what do you think, brother?
Yeah, mine are real dream jobs here, especially that podcaster one. We're not making it, so.
No,
fingers crossed, guys.
based on
Fingers
this
crossed.
episode, we're done. All right, man, I like my list too, minus getting my robbery. But that's going to be it for us tonight. I'm Tommy. He's Andy. He's Mike. We'll see you.
Peace.